stop the violence, man. Feel me? I'm always feel my stop the violence, the positive, like, just to help save some lives. Feel me? I mean, if you know me, I was like a rowdy youngin growing up, man. I always get into everything. Like I said, I've done it all. I've done it all. You feel me? And that's why I can sit here and say, like, it ain't worth it. You feel me? I like God saved me a couple times. Like back in the day, man, I ain't think with my mind. I thought with like my heart. Like I ain't never think I was tough. I just knew I wasn't no bitch. You feel me? And I remember being in situations like now that I'm thinking about it as I got older, like what the fuck was I thinking? You feel me? Like what the fuck was going on in my mind? What made me react them ways I did? You feel me? Like I've been in situations like I don't know who the people was. You feel me? But I remember, two people pulled straps out on me and my mans back in the day. And I remember he said something, bitch. I just started snapping on him. And he just shut up. Both of them just shut up. Both of them strapped guns out. I started snapping on him. They put their guns up. And he walked away. Mind you, they was already on our ass, like, I felt like, but I think they gave my mans a pass, but I think what made them look at me and say, oh shit, like, this motherfucker talking crazy to me. Why we got guns in our hands? Like, my man just started busting out laughing, like, yo, this motherfucker tripping. Like I was tripping. Now, I've been in a lot of situations before I even jumped off the porch. Before I even jumped off the porch. And I remember, like I said, motherfucker pulled the gun out. They ain't shut me up, like, bitch, you pulling the gun out ain't gonna stop me from saying what I got to say or thinking I'm gonna shut up, bitch. I'm still talking shit. My other man's like, come on. Like, shit, whatever. Nigga, you had to kill me out this joint. You feel me? You either gonna kill me or I'm gonna try to kill you, bitch. I don't care. I don't got no gun on me, and you do. So I've been in situations where, though, as I say, man, I could have lost my life in a lot of situations. But God was on my side through that shit, man. I don't know what it was with me, man. Back in the day, like, I think as a kid, like, my mom even knew something was wrong with me. You feel me? I remember, like, my mom ain't never had no car. So my mom started seeking, getting me help at a young age towards, though, we really used to catch the bus down to the Memorial Hospital, and just for me to go to therapy. You feel me? I really used to go to therapy like once a week. I used to go to therapy, and I remember I used to go down that joint go to therapy. I talk to the therapist every week. My mom wouldn't let him put me on no medicine or nothing like that. She just was trying to get me help to see why I was so bad and why I was like always getting into stuff she ain't know what to do. You feel me? So, but nah, I mean, I remember I be going to therapists. I be hitting cars on my therapist's head. I be hitting cars all over his head, playing with his glasses on his face. He'll be sitting there letting me. Yeah, but he'll be talking to me the whole time. White guy, he was nice as shit. So cool. Like, I be sitting there doing all this crazy shit. He'll be just sitting there letting me. He be talking to me. He won't even tell me to stop doing it. Nah, man. It was just like, at a young age, man, I was gone. I mean, I was gone. Like, I ain't had no mind. Probably at the age of 6. It just like, I always thought with my motherfucking heart. You feel me? I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me back in the day, man. I just didn't give a fuck. Since a kid, I ain't give a fuck. You feel me? So, I've been there, done it, all that, man. I mean, that's why I can sit here and say, man, like, all that tough shit is played out. I mean, so many people lose their life from trying to be tough, street, real niggas and gangsters and all that. You know what I mean? I feel like back in 2011, it was a lot going on. I could keep going back to 2011, man, but it was a lot going on in 2000. And I remember I lost my first friend. Well, that ain't even the first friend I lost. I lost friends before that. But, like, I lost somebody close to me. And I started going crazy. And I remember a woman knocked on my door, like, God calling, a church lady knocked on my door, like, God calling, and I mean, we sat out front of my mom's house and talked for like 30 minutes. She got my ass to start going to church, and I mean, you know, and it changed me a little bit, made me calm down, because I feel like every time I was about to do something crazy, man, or I couldn't control my temper, it felt like, or in a bad situation, I feel like God was there. So God saved my life so many times. So like, if you, know what I mean, if you lost out here, man, and you need guidance, man, pray. Don't ever be too proud to pray, know what I mean, get closer to God. You feel me? Because without God, I wouldn't be here. You feel me? Because like I said, I ain't had no mind. I thought with my chest. You feel me? And I just think about all the situations where I wasn't thinking. I just let my temper get the best of me. But every time, you know what I mean, something just said, nah, give him a pass. Or nah, don't do it. Or it ain't no real reason to do it. Or just chill. Let it go. shit like that. Like, I mean, or like I said, it was times where I lost my temper and I made it out of situations. I don't know, I just feel like God was always on my side. Nah, man. I've been there, done it. Man. As I say, man, don't nothing good come out of this shit. One thing about me, man, growing up, I think I was probably one of the solidest people out of my whole clique that I grew up with. I ain't saying other motherfuckers on the side, but I solid. And, like I never was a rat. I never did no disloyalty shit. I never. If you was bro, you was bro. I don't care if you was a bum. You ain't had shit. You was the dirtiest nigga out of the crew. Which I'ma still look at you like you one of the top niggas out of the crew. I mean, I ain't gonna look at you no different from nobody else. That's just how I was. So like, if you snake me out or do something behind my back when I was nothing but good and real with you, that should take a toll. That should take a toll on me because you did something to me that I wouldn't have did to you. I was always told, man, loyalty is doing the same thing for somebody that somebody would do for you. You feel me? Nah, I mean, like, we get in an argument and I disrespect you. Know what I mean? I ain't gonna go talk behind your back. We either gonna fight right there, or we settling it, or we just gonna let it go. Like, that's one thing about me, man. Growing up, I ain't had no filter. I always said what I wanted. Know what I mean? But at the same time, I was always a thorough young boy. Know what I mean? And like, my mouth got me in a lot of trouble. Like, my mouth got me in a lot of trouble too. I just had motherfuckers mad. I used to have motherfuckers mad. I had motherfuckers mad and wouldn't care and wouldn't give a fuck. You feel me? But back in the day, I'm just trying to think, like, why the fuck was I the way I was back in the day? Like, something was wrong with me. And it took, that betrayal. Because before any of these rumors came out, I was betrayed before that. You feel me? So, that's why I say, like, man, this street shit, not where it's at. I feel like I was one of the popular motherfuckers growing up, like, and I feel like all the motherfucking nerds that I was going to school with, I ain't even gonna call them nerds, but I'm gonna say them motherfuckers live a good life now. They teachers, they all types of stuff. Some of them police officers. I mean, some of them, motherfucking, all types of stuff. I mean, these motherfuckers got families, they living a good life. I'm like, damn, why the fuck I ain't listening to motherfuckers? They got the easy life. I want the hard one. You feel me? That's why I say, man, like, when you're young, you gotta make smart decisions, man. Because, like, the decisions you make when you're young predict your future. You feel me? Man. So, I mean, now that you young and out here in these streets, don't think with your heart, think with your mind. Thinking with your heart gets you killed. I mean, thinking with using your mind keep you alive. You feel me? And I mean, like I said, I wasn't the smartest street dude. And that's how I don't know how I made it out of a lot of situations, because I was probably like the dumbest street motherfucker ever. All I knew how to do was get money. So, I don't know. That's how I say I don't know how I made it out of a lot of situations, but I did. I mean, while you out here, you young, make smart decisions, and I mean, always believe in God. I mean, if you out here going through something, whatever you going through, man, don't ever be too proud to pray. You know what I mean? Stop the violence, stay positive.